Good morning, YouTubers and big shavers. Paul here. Today I'm going to be doing a shave with a shaving soap that was sent to me by Jeff from the Big Shave as part of a little trade we had. This is the WM Neumann and Company shaving soap. This is the signature 1907 scent. This soap is a kind of a glycerin-based soap. This is a all-natural kind of organic type soap, and smells great. There's a little bit of citrus and in there, but to me this really smells like men's cologne called Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit. Has a very wonderful fragrance to this soap. And I've used this one other time, and it really made a great lather. So today I'm going to be using that with my Chubby 1. So there's the Chubby 1, and just for size comparison, there's the Chubby 2. So the Chubby 2 is significantly larger. This, I believe, is a 24 millimeter knot, and this is about a 28 millimeter knot on the Chubby 2. And then also, just to compare it to a little smaller brush, this is the Classic 1. So this Chubby 1 has been soaking, so the handle's a little bit bigger on the Chubby 1. The knot is a little bit bigger, but pretty close. So here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and start loading my brush. I've already prepared my face with a shower and a little Alt Innsbruck pre-shave emulsion. While that is softening my whiskers, I am going to go ahead and just start loading the brush. There you go. So I'll go ahead and give this a good loading on the puck. I usually just swirl this on the puck until it starts to form a kind of a lather on the puck, and to me that way I know that the brush is really adequately loaded. So okay, I'm going to just put my face there, and we'll go ahead and start lathering. Yep. So for me, the Chubby 1 seems to be a really ideal size. It seems to fit in the sweet spot for me for knot diameter or knot size. I really enjoy the 22 to 24 millimeter knots, and this is a 24 millimeter knot that is just super duper dense and feels really, really good on the face. And this thing really works good for face lathering. I think the only thing that I would say say would be maybe a negative for some people is the handle. The handle is short and stubby, thus the name the Chubby. And sometimes if your hands get a little slick, it can be difficult to hold on to. So as you can see, this soap just lathered really, really easily. My water is quite hard, so sometimes this can be a problem. I'm just going to add a little more water to it, try and get it down into the brush. Just smooth that out real good. Okay, just set the brush aside here. And today I'm going to be using something a little different. I'm going to be using the Gem G-Bar razor. So there that is. And this is a nice little single edge razor. They're fairly inexpensive and fairly easy to find, but what caught my eye is sort of the design of the handle. I thought that was kind of cool. This one opens just by pushing a little lever, or a little tab on the top of the cap, and then the blade sits down against two little blade stoppers there. I don't know if you can see them, and then you just pop it down like that and you're ready to go. So go ahead and get started here. So the Gem G-Bar is a pretty mild razor. Much more mild than the Open Comb Micromatic. This certainly I think would be a good razor for someone who's just starting out. Wet shaving or even single edge shaving. It works pretty easy. They're fairly accessible because they're fairly inexpensive, and they work really well. So. So I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but this Chubby one is in Best Badger. I found for me that that I really enjoyed the Simpson Best Badger knot. It seems to have the right amount of backbone and scrubbiness that I like, but yet the tips are still relatively soft. It's not super soft like a silver tip brush, but it's not overly scratchy either. It really actually feels quite nice, and is more than soft enough. Okay. So third pass, we're going to go against the grain on the cheeks, and third across the grain, or second across the grain pass on the neck. Just in the opposite direction as before. Okay. Got a little nick there, but I have like a little pimple or something there. Alright. So we're just going to go across the grain on the neck here. Okay, just a few little touch-ups on the neck here. Okay. Pretty much it. So I can just wipe off my face here. Alright, and for my aftershave, I'm going to go ahead and use a little of the Ogallala Bay Rum. This is the peppercorn and lime scent. This is my favorite of the lineup. I really like this. It's got a nice fresh kind of scent to it, and feels great on the face. This aftershave does have a lot of essential oils and stuff in it as well. It does need to be shaken up before you use it, and you will kind of see some oil suspended in the solution there. So, but it feels really good. Got a nice bite to it, and it smells really nice to boot. So, there you have it. So today's shave, we used the Gem G Bar, a nice little single edge razor. Real mild and easy to use. And then as well, use the WM Neumann and Company 1907 signature scent. Smells great and lathers really nice. And the Chubby one, which I'm still getting used to, but it's working quite well. I really enjoy using it. Nice brush, great backbone, nice softness to the tips, and it's really a pleasure to use. It makes a great lather. So anyways, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.